If you're new to lifting straps, it can be pretty overwhelming with all the different styles and all the different brands there is out there to choose from. And in this video, I'm gonna break down for you the 4 different types of lifting straps and explain which one is probably best for you based upon your goals. So while there may be dozens and dozens of different brands of lifting strap, there are 4 main different types of lifting strap. And those 4 different types is a lasso strap, a figure 8 strap, a closed loop strap, and an open loop strap. And let's dig into each one and I'll explain what they're best used for and who they're best designed for. The first type of strap that I want to talk about is a lasso strap. And the reason I want to talk about a lasso strap first is because it's probably by far the most common type of lifting strap used. And there's a good reason for that. One, it's the most beginner friendly. So if this is your first pair of lifting straps, I would definitely highly recommend a lasso strap first. Also, it has the most general use cases. So if you need a pair of lifting straps to help your grip in the weight room for things like shrugs, deadlifts, bent over rows, dumbbell one-arm rows, and that's what you're looking for out of a strap is you're finding that some of your heavy sets now, you're struggling with your grip and you're struggling to hold on to the bar or hold on to the dumbbell, and you just want something to help aid that grip a little bit, this is probably going to be your best bet. So a lasso strap is basically a single strap that's got a loop on one end. The opposite end is going to loop through that strap. All right, that's now going to create a loop just like that. This slides over the wrist, pull it down tight, and then this part of the strap is what's going to loop around the bar for you to hold onto the bar or dumbbell or pull-up bar, and is what's going to help with your grip. And most lasso straps, this is a lasso strap from Warm Body Cold Mind. Most lasso straps are going to have also some padding, some neoprene padding on the inside of the strap, which is going to end up sitting against your wrist, right? So when you're holding on to those shrugs or you're holding on to those deadlifts, that's going to help from the strap cutting into your wrist, which I know for a lot of people from a comfort standpoint and from not ending up with marks where the strap is digging into your wrist, that's definitely a positive. So again, if you are a beginner and this is your first pair of straps, or you just need a lifting strap for general use case in the weight room, a lasso strap is probably going to be your best bet. Now let's move on to a closed loop strap. And the name of the strap is because it's exactly what it is. It is a closed loop. So it is a strap that the loop is already made and then that's sewn down at the bottom. And a closed loop strap is best used for Olympic lifting, Olympic weightlifters. If you're doing snatches, if you're doing cleans, if you're doing things of that nature, this is your best set of straps for that purpose. And the reason being is because a closed loop strap is going to go directly above your wrist and it's going to wrap around the bar. But because of the way it's designed and because it's shorter, it allows you to quickly release the bar in the event of a miss. So if you're doing a snatch overhead and the bar gets behind you and you need to quickly let go of that bar and make sure that you're not locked into it so it doesn't rip your shoulder out of place, a closed loop strap is going to be able to do that for you. So you're going to be able to still aid with your grip, still be able to get that thing snug and be able to tight and improve your grip strength, but if you need to quickly bail out of a lift, a closed loop strap is going to allow you to do that. So if you're looking for a pair of lifting straps and what you're going to be doing is predominantly Olympic lifting, especially overhead things like a snatch, you're going to want a closed loop strap. And this is a pair of closed loop straps from Iron Mind. It's one of my favorite pairs of straps, and I've been using these things for years. Super durable, and they're going to hold up for a long, long time. So the next type of strap, and I'm not going to spend a long time on these, is an open loop strap. And these are basically just a strap. And so the reason I'm not going to spend a long time on them is because if you need a pair of open loop straps or you want a pair of open loop straps, you're probably not watching this video because you're probably already a pretty advanced lifter. So I've got a couple friends who are weightlifters that swear by an open loop strap. I'm going to be dead honest with you. I've tried to use these a few times before myself, and basically you're doing the same thing that you do with a closed loop strap, only you're putting it around the wrist here, and then you're wrapping around the bar. It's really hard to pick up and really hard to get used to. So unless you are already experienced and you already have in mind that this is the type of strap you want, you probably want to pass on the open loop strap. Finally, we have figure 8 straps. Now, if you are wanting to get into powerlifting, and especially doing heavy deadlifts off the floor, and you want maximum grip on your deadlifts, then a figure 8 strap is going to be what you're going to be looking for. So I always refer to these as if you refer to the other lifting straps as a light jacket, these are a heavy winter coat. So they are super thick, super durable, super rugged. These figure 8 straps are from serious steel, which is what I would recommend if you're going to go figure 8. But the way they work, basically you're going to put your hand through one loop, you're going to slide this under the bar, and then put your hand through the other side. So you are completely locked into the bar. You will probably have a better chance of your arm falling out of your socket than you do of these things tearing or breaking and you losing your grip on the bar. So that's going to be a matter of, can you pull it off the ground or can you not pull it off the ground? Your grip is going to be no longer an issue pulling anything. They can also be really good for things like shrugs, even some heavy bent over rows, to where you just want purely locked into the bar with a pair of straps. Obviously, if you're doing things like we talked about the closed loop straps earlier to be able to quickly release from the bar, these are the opposite. You're not going to be able to quickly release out of anything. So if you're going to use a pair of figure 8 straps, once you're locked into the bar, you are locked into the bar. So just keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it. Those are the 4 different types of lifting straps and who they're best used for. I hope this video helped you out a little bit. And again, I'll leave links in the description to all the different straps that I showed in this video, as well as subscribe links and spots where you can come train with me online. All that'll be in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Figure 8 strap. A closed, hold on a second.